All right, everybody, welcome to the day ahead analysis for Friday, January 9th. I had a pretty good day. Made around 3 grand across 2 accounts, so solid day. I know a lot of other people crushed it as well. I really like the trading chat. I think that helps out everybody when we're able to talk through everything and, kind of collaborate. Keeps me engaged, keeps me like scouting out trades and, stalking them. So, thought that was really beneficial. I know a lot of people will probably think the same way. So pretty cool to see all of us collaborating like that. I tried to record this one time and the volume didn't work. So we're trying it again. I'll get it out. So we'll start off here with NQ. We're still have to keep in mind those cross currents that we had, that we've been talking about for the past week. I think the safer bet is to favor the short side. Sorry, a little stutter there, but favor the short side. Monthly looks like it's kind of rolling over, trying to find a top. Weekly's got a lot of cross currents in it. Daily, it did close above that pocket, but I wouldn't, it might find support right here. I mean, if you want to trade the overnight session and it gives you a signal, take it. There could be support, but I'm gonna let this thing play out overnight and see what that looks like. But I think I'm gonna be favoring the short side for going in tomorrow and probably into next week. So, but we'll obviously see where everything closes. But if it pushes up into here or this extension, and that extension's pulled all the way down inside the envelope, so that kind of shows there's going to be a lot of selling up there. If this thing was going to push, the extension probably would have been up here around these highs, but with that thing being back inside the envelope and the congestion DML also at the top of the envelope, I think sellers are going to be winning the battle tomorrow. So I'm going to be looking to stock some shorts tomorrow, favoring that side. We can look at ES. It's probably going to be the same thing. Weekly looks a little bit stronger, but it's the same picture. A lot of cross currents with the higher time period charts. A lot of these charts are giving a flash, kind of starting to put in a little bit of a top. So when you look at ES here, yeah, the extension is pulled down a little bit farther. It opened up right there and got shot down. So it's already, it's a lot of resistance there at that middle of the envelope. So we'll see if it can blow down through these in this weekly envelope, or if it holds and sets up into next week. But I think the safer bet here is just to favor the short side with all the cross currents going on and all the higher time period resistance that we have and that we've been talking about for the past week or so. Go to gold. I'm going to do gold here and then bonds, and we'll end it off. Trying to get this thing out here. It should have been out about 10 minutes ago, but I messed up the recording, so we're getting it. I haven't done one of these in a while. So gold. Looks interesting. Monthly looks pretty bullish. Weekly got a nice push off these lows. I mean, I wouldn't be long in this unless you got down here on the daily. If it retests these lows, yeah, you could maybe look for a signal. I don't trade gold too much, but if you get a signal down there, why not? But I think gold safer bet would be just, you could play both sides, top of the range and bottom of the range. Look for shorts up here. Longs down in this area unless it really starts to dump overnight. If you see a big move overnight, then it could continue all the way down to this extension. So we'll see there. Don't have a clear read on that, but I don't trade. I think the indices are quite clear. We had a really good, good short at the open and then got a nice reversal long. So, just wait for your signals. You'll be able to play both sides. But I'm favoring short sides indices. Bonds, yeah, we closed pretty much inside that pocket on the daily. There is a little bit of support here on the weekly on, it's trying to put in a pocket, but I'm not sure if that wants to hold or not. The monthly looks pretty bearish. Quarterly extensions down in here. It could try to retest that. But, I think shorts look good, especially with that closing inside that pocket right there. It's probably a good end of day play. But if some of you took it, good for you. See how that plays out, but that'll be the end of day analysis. Hope everybody has a good rest of their night. Ready to crush tomorrow, ready to end the week out strong. I've had a pretty good week, so looking to capitalize tomorrow. I think there'll be good opportunities. So hope everybody has a good rest of their night, and good luck trading tomorrow.